We're just going to start with a developing story. One of the helicopters in a convoy carrying Iran's President Ebrahim Raisi has suffered a rough landing. That's according to the country's interior minister. The president was on his way back from a visit to Azerbaijan when the helicopter had been crossing a mountainous area. Rescue teams are now heading to the site, but difficult weather conditions are hindering efforts to locate the helicopter. Well, for more, I'm joined in the studio by our international affairs editor, Douglas Herbert. But before that, we're just going to throw to a soundbite.
The president was on his way back from a visit to the border area with some company in a helicopter. One of the helicopters was forced to make a hard landing due to the bad weather and fog. Various rescue teams are on their way to the region, but because of the poor weather and fogginess, it may take some time for them to reach the helicopter.
Well, we can now turn to our international affairs editor, Douglas Herbert, who's in the studio with me. So, Doug, this is very much an evolving story. Tell us what we know.
Yeah, we have many more questions and answers at this hour. The region where the state TV says that this hard landing, brutal landing, various terms have been used to describe this incident. One local official even referred to it as a crash to an Iranian newspaper. That said, what we do know is that the helicopter search and rescue teams are apparently still trying to locate the helicopter on which it's believed perhaps both the Iranian president, Ebrahim Raisi, who was also traveling with his foreign minister, were aboard, along with other officials and bodyguards. And the reason that search and rescue effort is being hampered in many respects is the region is described as very mountainous. It's a region in northwest Iran near the border with Azerbaijan. In fact, the president had been at a ceremony to inaugurate a dam right alongside the Azerbaijani border early this Sunday before this incident, and it's a very described as a mountainous area, but also a forested area. Now, add to that the fact that there was apparently wind. There was rain, there was mist, creating, as you can see in the pictures right now on the screen, very difficult conditions, to say the least, to fly a helicopter, but also for this search and rescue effort. So when we say we don't have that many details for the hour, we do know that there is some sort of search and rescue mission underway right now. Now, the Iranian government, meanwhile, back in Tehran, is taking no chances. They have reportedly canceled a planned cabinet meeting of the government in Tehran, and instead they are convening at this hour or shortly with what's called the Crisis Management Committee. So they are really right now putting all of their efforts, all of their attention right now into finding out the whereabouts, the condition of the president and the foreign minister and the other officials who were presumably on board that helicopter, and to take it from there.
Douglas Herbert, our international affairs editor, thank you so much for that update. We'll, of course, be bringing you more updates when we get them.